What if you could delegate your entire digital workload to a single AI, and it actually got the job done better than you? What if your inbox, spreadsheets, online research, presentations, and even grocery shopping could be handled by a virtual assistant that never sleeps, never forgets, and works at machine speed? This isn't sci-fi anymore. OpenAI just released something that fundamentally shifts how we interact with machines. It's called ChatGPT Agent, and no, this isn't just another chatbot. This is a fully functional digital worker. It doesn't just chat with you. It acts. It thinks. It executes. It uses its own virtual computer environment to browse the web, run code, pull APIs, edit spreadsheets, generate PowerPoint slides, and even automate workflows across Gmail, Google Calendar, and GitHub. It's a digital command center that doesn't live on your desktop. It exists independently on OpenAI servers, and it gets to work the moment you give it a task. We're not talking about asking ChatGPT to summarize an article anymore. This is, hey, compare my top 5 competitors, pull their pricing data, and generate a branded slide deck. And it does it, in editable PowerPoint format with graphs and vectors. Or, order everything I need for dinner tonight, and it not only finds the recipe but also adds the ingredients to your cart and waits for your approval before purchase. Today we're diving deep. We're going to break down how ChatGPT Agent blends OpenAI's best past tools into something far more powerful. Real-world performance on tasks even humans struggle with. The new security stack designed to prevent the nightmare scenarios. And what this means for your job, your productivity, and even your business model. By the end of this video, you're not going to see AI as a novelty anymore. You'll see it as a teammate, a collaborator, maybe even a competitor. So stay tuned, because what OpenAI just launched isn't just revolutionary tech. It's a paradigm shift. Let's break it down. Section 2. What ChatGPT Agent actually does. So what makes this agent different from the regular ChatGPT you're used to? This isn't a simple upgrade. It's a complete evolution. OpenAI took everything it learned from tools like Browse with Bing, Code Interpreter, and Advanced Data Analysis, and fused them into a single AI supertool that now comes with its own virtual computer. That's right, the agent doesn't borrow your device. It spins up an isolated machine in the cloud and uses that to get things done. Think of it as an intelligent task executor that can browse websites, interact with forms, scrape data, edit documents, and run live scripts, all while keeping a persistent memory within the session. That means it can stay contextually aware as it bounces from task to task. OpenAI essentially blended the intuition of Operator, a past tool that could click links and interact with the web, with the raw analytical horsepower of Deep Research, which dug through dozens of sites behind the scenes. Now, those two powers are housed inside a single conversational interface that's fully interactive. You can ask it, find top trends in the SaaS industry, identify potential competitors, compare their pricing, and draft a visual report in slide format. And you'll get a legit presentation back, editable in PowerPoint or Keynote, complete with charts, summaries, and references. Or maybe you need help planning dinner. Give me a Japanese breakfast recipe, check which ingredients I'm missing, then add them to an Instacart order. It does it. The agent uses tools like visual and text-based browsers, terminal access for running code, and even secure APIs that connect to your email, GitHub repos, calendar, and more. And just like a real assistant, it will pause before critical steps like making a purchase or sending an email, waiting for your confirmation before proceeding. It's collaborative, it's autonomous when you want it to be, and it's designed to handle full workflows start to finish. Section 3. Performance Benchmarks. Now, here's where things get crazy. We're not just talking about theoretical performance. OpenAI ran the agent through real-world exams and benchmarks that challenged the best human minds. On Humanity's Last Exam, an elite-level multi-subject challenge with thousands of expert questions, the agent scored 41.6% on its very first try. For comparison, that's nearly double what GPT-4 Mini and older models achieved. When it was allowed to generate multiple responses and pick the best, the accuracy jumped to 44.4%. Then there's frontier math, an exam full of brand new, unsolved math problems. The kind of problems experts wrestle with for hours. With access to tools like code execution, the agent scored 27.4%. That's over 4 times better than the previous best OpenAI model. And this isn't just academic. They gave it business tasks too, projecting financial models, analyzing market competitors, creating amortization tables. In many of these tests, ChatGPT Agent matched or outperformed real human professionals. We're talking investment analyst level output. Not only were the answers accurate, they were formatted correctly, cited properly, and often more complete than what an average analyst would turn in. Spreadsheet capabilities? Let's talk Spreadsheet Bench, a rigorous test covering 912 real-life spreadsheet tasks. The agent scored 35.27% in LibreOffice. But when it was allowed to work directly with Excel files, that jumped to 45.54%. For reference, Microsoft Copilot hits around 20%. Humans average 71%. And on DS Bench, which evaluates data science workflows, it didn't just hold its own, it exceeded human baselines. That means your next data analyst might not be a person. It might be an agent. Bottom line? This isn't a flashy demo. This is performance that's starting to beat the pros. Section 4, Web Interaction and Tool Switching. The agent doesn't just search Google better. It acts on the internet. OpenAI put it to the test with something called BrowseComp, a benchmark for complex web navigation. It crushed prior models by over 17 percentage points, hitting a record-breaking 68.9%. Then came Web Arena, a simulation of real-world web tasks, like booking appointments or shopping. Again, the agent outperformed every previous generation. It has the ability to switch between a visual browser, which mimics how humans interact with websites, and a lightning-fast text-based browser, perfect for summarizing or pulling data. It also comes with terminal access, so it can write, execute, and debug code on the fly. Want to download a CSV, clean it with Python, and upload the result to Google Drive? Done. Each of these environments runs inside its own virtual machine, not your computer, so everything it does is sandboxed, persistent, and secure. It can maintain long sessions, move between tools, and return outputs with full context. It even connects to your real-world apps. Through something called connectors, it securely plugs into Gmail, GitHub, Google Calendar, and more. Once connected, the agent can read emails, summarize threads, find free time on your schedule, and push commits to your repos. Of course, you always stay in control. You'll need to manually log in through a secure browser window for sensitive services. And before it takes any serious action, like buying something or sending a message, you'll get an explicit prompt to approve it. This kind of orchestration, code execution, web navigation, multi-app interaction, has never been this seamless or this smart. Section 5, Safety, Privacy and Risks. Let's address the elephant in the room. What happens when AI gets this powerful? OpenAI isn't taking chances. In fact, they've categorized the agent under their high-risk preparedness tier for biological and chemical misuse potential. While there's no public evidence that it's been misused, OpenAI is operating on a better safe than sorry principle. So what are they doing? For starters, every prompt is scanned in real time by a classifier. If it's flagged as biology-related or risky, it's routed through additional filters that block any potentially harmful outputs. Second, the agent has no memory. Unlike standard ChatGPT, it doesn't remember past chats across sessions. That means it can't be tricked into leaking information by remembering things it shouldn't. They've also hardened the system against prompt injection attacks, a scary exploit where hidden text on websites could hijack the agent and make it do unauthorized things. The model has been trained specifically to detect and ignore these traps. There's also watch mode. For sensitive tasks like managing calendars or emails, you can monitor the agent's actions live and intervene at any point. Other safeguards include one-click browsing, data deletion, session isolation, cookie control, and private browser input fields, so your passwords stay your passwords. Is it perfect? Not yet. Slide decks, for instance, are still in beta. Formatting bugs exist, and it can't yet edit existing presentations. But OpenAI is training the next version to fix all that. This isn't about paranoia. It's about building the most powerful AI in the world, and doing it responsibly. Final section, Rollout plus why this matters. ChatGPT Agent is rolling out now. If you're a ChatGPT Plus subscriber or on a team plan, you either already have access or will within days. Pro users get 400 messages/month, team plans get 40 unless more are purchased. Enterprise and education plans are next, and Europe will have to wait a bit due to regional compliance. But make no mistake, this changes everything. The AI revolution isn't coming. It's here. And it's quietly transforming how people build businesses, automate side hustles, and optimize their lives without quitting their day jobs. If you run a website, you're no longer optimizing just for human visitors. You're optimizing for AI agents who will parse your tables, click your forms, and decide whether your content's worth including in a report. Clean HTML, labeled fields, and structured data? They matter more than ever. Want to get ahead of the curve? Check out our free guide, AI Income Blueprint. It walks through 7 ways regular people are building passive income with AI. No coding required, no startup needed. Link is in the description, and it won't stay free forever. OpenAI just deployed the most powerful digital assistant ever built. And soon, millions will be using it like second nature. Not just to chat. To do. That's it for now. But something tells me this is just the beginning.